What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. We're here, and it's game day. Oh, my Lord, that's right. And yeah, it's just preseason. I know somebody's going to say it, but we don't give a damn. I know you sickos are excited just as I ready to run through some effing walls. I couldn't wait all damn day. Pouring rain. I'm trying to get as much work as I possibly could done to get home, put this damn show out and get ready for some Eagles football. And I can't tell you how special that feels deep down inside. 4 weeks away from game one, baby. So we're getting closer. Hope you are all having yourself a fantastic day, a great start to your weekend, a little bit of Eagles football to send us in the right direction. Now, I thought I was going to be able to put out a certain video earlier. I was not going to do it live. I was just going to put out the top 32 players to watch, give you guys something, earlier in the day to watch. I made it, had it ready, was going to be able to make it, and then was not. So, unfortunately, that information came with me for this show. So, we're going to talk about the top 32 players to watch for in this preseason game. So, I'm going to stay away from some of the starters, but a lot of guys we're going to be looking out for. It was hard to just narrow it down to 32. So, you know me, a true sicko, always looking at everything and anything. And I love these games because you're not looking at the wins or losses. You're trying to break down, what you're seeing from certain players. We have a lot of competition going on here for, some starter positions, but mostly depth pieces. So let's get effing excited. I put the Jalen Hurts jersey on today. I had to wear the special one. I don't like to wear this one because I told her, don't buy me the expensive ones because then when I wear them, I got to worry about, spilling something on it, freaking out. So let's go. We got a tough test at home here today, preseason game. Let's effing go. But I appreciate all of you tuning in. You have any questions, comments, whatever's on your mind, a score prediction, your player of the game, whatever is on your mind. I'd love to hear from you. Appreciate you hitting the like button, sharing this stuff, subscribing to the channel. Cannot thank you enough. And I doubt she's going to be watching. I know she's out to eat right now, but a big shout out to Nina's mother. I remember last night from the video, 91st birthday. That's how we're starting this Super Bowl run off. That is what I'm talking about, a day of celebration. And again, it's not about wins or losses in this game. So a big shout out, Nina. Happy birthday to your mom. And hope you guys are ready for this game because I'm ready to run through a wall. So let's effing go, you sickos. Let me jump over here to the comments and whatever you got, let's go. And I'm going to show you my top 32 here in a second, but let's jump over here and let's effing go. My man, Mike, you know it. I hope you're ready, bro. I'm ready. Joe, my man. Good evening to you. My dude, Drew. Let's go. So, look, dude, this is, it's preseason, but it's got me ready. Like, I'm shaking. I don't know about you guys, but, like, there's something about the Eagles, like, whether it's training camp, anything. It just gets my blood flowing. That green blood deep down inside. Oh, my Lord. And I'm ready, dude. Herschel's ready. He's roaming around out there. He's got his Eagles jersey on. We're all pumped. Herschel! He's not going to come in here. But he's pumped up. He's ready to run through some walls, chew some shit up. Let's effing go. Hope you're doing well, though, each and every one of you. And I'm glad you sickos are here with me because I always felt like I was so crazy in life. Like, there's no way. People are like, you care too much. 24/7, 365. Like, how can you care? You got to take a break. No. Sicko season has become a true national holiday. Without football, we create football. So I love you guys, and I can't do this without you. So let's go. Let me keep rolling through this. But, you sickos, I get excited about these shows, man. I get excited to come here and get pumped up. Wilding over here, you two wouldn't let me join for. Oh, hell no. I know they're going to try their slandering, Mandarin. I don't even know what I'm saying. Dude, I really, I know they're going to do all they can to hold me down, and I'm going to keep doing all I can to keep pushing right through it because that's how we roll in these parts. So they don't have to send out notifications. They don't have to let anyone know that there is real knowledge to be had here because, well, I know I've got you sickos and the rest. Well, they'll find us eventually. So let's go, birds. China, appreciate you tuning in. Tiffany, we got some sickos up here. And a very, very special day for her. Happy birthday. Hope we get the win. I know the wins and losses don't matter, but it always feels good at the end to get a little win. I will be doing a post-game show because, well, we are true sickos in these parts. And it's not a Thursday game, so I don't have to work at 5 a.m. So We're going to do a post-game, talk about what we saw. And I'm pumped, man. I hope you guys are pumped. Love to see you guys sharing that love. 86-12. Let's go. I'm all about it. I'd like to see this team come out hungry. I know a lot of these young guys want to be a part of this Super Bowl run we're about to make, so they better go prove it here today. They got a few games here, 3 preseason games. Let's go. Let's effing go. And yes, sir, my man Hitman, 28 days away from week 1. We've got a little bit of time to figure out the pieces that need to be filled in here, whether that be offensive line, tight end, safety, whatever they're trying to figure out here. We're going to find it out in these next few games. So let's go. And Joe, I'm gonna get everyone on board here, man. This is Super Bowl time, and I'm telling you, Nick Foles is now retiring. The writing is on the wall for you. This team stays healthy. They're going through, and everybody will be saying, "Yeah." No, that's not it. Super Bowl run. Let's effing go. So, hey, man, they tried their slander this offseason, and dude, you saw me dust them. They tried it with the free agency. Then I was like, "Hey, my source told me we're getting Saquon and Huff," and that shut a lot of people up when that happened. And then when I, nailed 7 out of the 9 draft picks, we were like, well, and I'm like, look, man, I've been doing this thing and I do my thing. And if they keep doing their thing, well, we're going to get that thing that we're talking about, that Super Bowl trophy. And I promise you, I've been mapping it out for a reason. I feel it deep down in my plums. And speaking of plums, let's go beat those plum ass looking Ravens right into the dirt. So, today it begins, and I think this team, the back end, these guys are ready, man. So let's see what they got today, and let's go, man. And Mike, make sure you let me know when you're going. If I'm there, love to meet up. You guys are always welcome to, frequent these tailgates whenever you're going. I always welcome all of you. I love hanging out with you guys, meeting some of you, meeting up with some of you. It's really cool how we've been able to build this thing. So we're going to keep doing it, man. So anytime you guys are at a game, I'd love to hear from you. Or if you're not at a game, you're at home, you want to tune into these pregame shows, postgame shows. We do it for all games. Unless I'm at the game, then you're just getting a live video from the link. You're not getting these kind of shows. But let's go, baby. Let's take a look at these top guys that I want you to look at, or at least who I'm looking at. So in Virginia, streets are buzzing. Let's go. I'm all about it, dude. I've been talking so much trash and getting ready, dude. Everybody, you're so confident in this team. You're damn right, man, because I know Howie Roseman. I map things out how it's going to go in the offseason, and they weirdly happen to, go down like that. So, look, man, people can say whatever they want. I'm just going to stick to doing the work, right? Follow whatever media person you want. Oh, Hurts and Syria. Cry about whatever, dude, because you're going to be crying once this team wins the Super Bowl. So, hey, man, and yeah, that's what this is for. You got to have preseason, and I've been ringing it, and it will ring true here soon enough, dude. They will see exactly what I've been talking about. So, look, man, the coordinators, I've done everything I possibly could. There is a show for every single signing, every single thing. And, all of them have shows from before, like Fangio or Kellen Moore or any of these people where I'm doing my best to keep you guys ahead of the curve. So you don't have to be like the media. You don't have to wait and be miserable all the time and hate the Eagles until they're winning. You can get excited with me. You can see these sickos are excited with me now because, look, dude, I'm just doing my work out here. I'm doing my best. And obviously, it's been an insane sicko season for me, but I love to see Howie tuning in here and following my blueprint. So, no, I love it. I just, do my best to follow what he does and try to have the mind that he does. And it just so happens that I happen to predict a lot of it. So, hey, if you guys enjoy it, I'll keep doing it. So, let's talk about some of these players, and look, there's a lot. So it was hard to, get 32 together. And look, this is a crappy graphic. I just threw some words on there, but want you to at least get an idea. So at quarterback, man, Pickett, McKee, and honestly, I wanted to put Greer on here too, because I think Greer going to be very important this preseason. Obviously, he's going to get a lot of work and going to be able to help these guys with the system, but who wants to be the backup quarterback? That's going to be intriguing for me. So got Pickett and McKee here. Got a few running backs. Kenny G. I've heard, he continues to develop and look good. That's great. So I want to see this. Will Shipley, he is the Kenny Gainwell once Kenny Gainwell's gone. So would like to see him to, try to continue to develop. And he's a rookie. So not expecting anything crazy, but looking forward to watching him. Lou Nichols, somebody I liked a couple of years ago before the draft. He, Kendall, Milton, Terry, and Davis Price is one of these guys, 1-2 step it up. Just picked his name because, well, he's the most intriguing to me out of the bunch. Now, wide receiver, I only picked a few. Johnny Wilson, Anaya Smith, Britton Covey. Wilson and Smith, two of my pre-draft fits for the Eagles. And I think that obviously Johnny Wilson, holy hell, he's a monster. Would love for him to pan out. Anaya Smith, a little gadget. So both of these guys still rookies. So I've already seen the media, we got to cut Anaya Smith. Everybody sucks. And Johnny Wilson, when we drafted him, they talked about how much he sucks and he can't do this and that. Look, man, they're going to do that until the season starts. And hell, they'll do it when the season starts too, because they don't know how to talk about football. They literally get hired to talk about high school drama. No one gives a shit. They're going to have to learn who this team is. Again, a big shout out to the social media team for finding out where our players actually play, what position. Big news for them. It's taken them 4 years. But, hey, man, if we can get these people learning what football is, it would be a huge step for these experts to have a basic understanding of football. But, hey, what do I know? Now, at tight end, Calcaterra, E.J. Jenkins. I'm not sure Armani Rogers plays, but I'd love to see him. But Calcaterra and E.J. Jenkins, for me, Calcaterra, for the reason I want him to be that tight end too. Love to see if he's gotten to that point, can develop, continue being that F-type receiving type tight end. Can he block a little better? Azoma, assuming could be tight end 3, but maybe a guy like E.J. Jenkins, who is more of that receiving type guy. Maybe he could step it up, push any of these guys out. But I'll be watching Foles, and I really hope Armani Rogers can play, but we'll see. There is some talent there, but tight end and offensive line, on offense, big question marks for me. And offensive line, I got a bunch of them. Mekhi Becton, can he take that starting job? Is Tyler Steen even playing? I didn't put him on there because of that fact, but I will be watching hard if Steen is there. Dylan McMahon, drafted him, but will he make this squad? Versatile piece. Darian Kennard, versatile piece, been able to play tackle and guard. Anam Dankwa, one of my pre-draft, undrafted free agent fits. Look, I like his, athleticism, his size. I think he's an exciting prospect, but we're going to need to see something from him, maybe on the practice squad. And then you got some veterans. Matt Hennessy, they tried him. He's played center, but they didn't really like him there. And at guard, don't really like him there either. So not sure what's going to happen with him. And then Nick Gates was brought in kind of due to that fact, somebody with some guard center versatility. But we'll see. Who wants to step it up? Because I need to see somebody on the offensive line stepping it up. And if not, you need to go out, Howie, and add, because we don't know, man. God forbid any kind of injuries linger or something else happens. There's a lot of stuff that could happen. So offensive line still a concern for me, but we'll see. Yeah, let's keep rocking, ladies and gentlemen. Let me jump over here, then we'll talk about the defense. But let me know how you feel about the offense, who you will be watching here. And sicko season almost commencing here, my friend. And, you always want to stay healthy. That's the John Madden quote of the day. Stay healthy. You definitely always want to do that. My man, Trey, appreciate you tuning in, dude. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're ready to run through some walls. And it sure is, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Birds. You know it, dude. Appreciate you tuning in. And, dude, I'm just so happy it's back. And we still got, 28 days, 4 weeks, but it's going to be here, man. Just like I told you. And hey, stay safe out there if you're just listening. But, I appreciate you guys, especially in these winds of Narnia out here, these torrential downpours. Oh, my God. So, all right, let me scroll through here. Sierra. Next Puka. No, we're not looking for Puka. Ryan Clark, James Harrison. No, we are not looking for any of those players. We got a lot of great players here, though. We'll be watching them, that's for sure. And they suck. That's always, you can rely on that. Dallas will always suck to me. But let me keep scrolling here. I'm going to have to not click all these because now it's starting to freeze. I love it. You guys get those comments in. Let's go. Wasn't missing for the world. My man, let's effing go out of Idaho. Dylan, my man. Appreciate you, dude. Go Birds. You know it, my friend. And love to see you guys down here. And today's the day, my friend. This is a special day where, dude, Drew's in here. And look, man, that's one of the key things for me. Can Dylan McMahon be that guy? Or they're going to have to rely on Brett Toth? Is Landon Dickerson just the emergency guy because Hennessy can't or Nick Gates can't make the team? There's a lot of question marks for me there. So let's go, man. And it's a party up in here. So let's go, baby. But let's look at the defense. You guys can continue getting your thoughts in, any questions you have on any players or positions, whatever you got going on in your mind. But you saw the offense. Now let's look at the back end. Let's finish up this top 32 players to watch. So interior D lineman, Tuipulotu, Ajomo, Gabe Hall. really excited to watch the guys backing up Jalen Carter, Milton Williams, Jordan Davis. I feel everyone is sleeping on them. I think they're starting to finally figure out who those players are, thank God. But they're in for a rude awakening. Edge, Jalen Hunt, you remember when we drafted him, everyone, no one's ever heard of him. And then I just, recorded my video from before the draft about why we should draft him. Nolan Smith, oh, hell yeah, he'll continue to develop. Patrick Johnson, I'm intrigued to watch because he brings that versatility to play edge, play off ball, and he's a special teams ace. So is he going to be able to push somebody out? Forgot the X there. Okay, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., Ben Van Sumer, and 2 linebackers who I think could both make the team. You talk about guys like Quarterman, Oren Burks, helping on special teams. Can these guys help out in those plays, show enough, as an actual defensive linebacker to help out? That would go a very long way for them. Let me take a sip of this drink. Ah, yeah, fresh. Now, we got Kaylee Ringo. We got Eli Ricks, Isaiah Rodgers, Quinyon Mitchell, Tyler Hall, Sean Stevens. So, look, man, there was a lot of corners. There's a lot of talent. I want to watch everybody. But Kaylee Ringo, Eli Ricks, I think Ringo's fighting for a starting job. Eli Ricks, he's starting, he's fighting for a job. Isaiah Rodgers, he's playing his first football in a couple of years. So I'm really excited to see him out there. I think, again, he and Quinyon Mitchell will be the starters with Darius Slay. So pumped about the rook. I saw someone talking shit on Quinyon Mitchell today. Like these half-ass little fake douchebag Eagles fans, man, that, oh, I hate Sirianni. I hate Quinyon Mitchell. Jalen Hurts. It's like, all right, dude, like, can you guys just shut the please give us one day, game day, where you're not little pussies. Like, are you Cowboys fans? Do you really need to whine like little bitches every day? Like, Quinyon Mitchell, I can promise you, is the best corner in this draft, and we got him. So put your little binky in, stop crying. Now, Tyler Hall, this is a guy that for me, I didn't have him making the team yesterday when we looked at stuff, but as I told you then, he's definitely going to be competing. And bringing that nickel cornerback, somebody who can help return, that versatility is going to go a long way. And same for Sean Stevens. And, these guys, the door is wide open because you've got some old heads like Avonte Maddox, James Bradbury, who both converting to safety, where if these young guys can do that, play that versatile role, we talk about playing inside, at that nickel spot or being able to play safety. A lot of these guys have to be able to do that in Vic Fangio's defense. So, look, this is going to be exciting. And big of Bradbury to go to the team and say, hey, look, I want to move to safety because I know I'm not, the same as I was at corner. You got an influx of young corners. Let's do this. Vontae Maddox brought back. He can still help you at nickel. He can help you at safety. That's good for him, that versatility. I want to see if these guys still got it, are willing to go out in preseason, show what they've got. And, yeah, they're a little bit older, so maybe not too much time, but I'm excited to see. Now, if you'll notice, I didn't list any starters. You're apparently going to see the starters for a series. Herschel, come here. Come here, buddy. Apparently you're going to see them for a series. But then, after that, some of these guys that were banged up briefly, you talk about Devontae Smith, you talk about C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Oren Burks, Tyler Steen. Herschel, come here, buddy. But, there's a lot of minor injuries. A lot of times you'll see them held out. So I wouldn't be surprised if these guys got held out. And it's actually 7:06, so they might have actually come out with that information. So let me look here real quick for you. But, dude, better safe than sorry, right? We don't want to get anybody banged up here. I guess they're not going to tell us who's not playing. Yeah, they're definitely not. So, hey, whatever. It's all good. But I imagine some of those players I just mentioned will not be here. Oh, hey, honey. Yeah. Oh, look who's here, ladies and gents. Yeah, come here. Show me jersey. Show me jersey. Oh, my God. Come here. Come here. Yeah. He's got his Eagle jersey. I don't know if you can see it. Ah, my bad.
Maybe not.
Love you.
All right, there you go.
But, so this household's ready. We're ready to rock and roll. Hope you guys are all ready to rock and roll. Again, it's preseason, so try not to, let people get worked up about this, that, or the other thing. I mean, if you see somebody struggling, that's not exactly a great thing, so we'll see. But But yeah, a lot of minor injuries out there, as I was just mentioning. Yeah, you don't ever have to let the media get you worked up over those. If they're serious, I will let you know there. But let's go, baby. It's that time, my friend. Hope you're ready, Dynasty. Let's go, baby. Well, I'm hoping Jalen Hurts gives a nice handoff to Saquon and he just busts one. But if not, maybe a nice little quick slant to A.J. Brown. I'm all about whoever wants to go get some. And yeah, Ojomo, he is the man, dude. Ojo Mojo, I love it, dude. But yeah, I'm very excited. I have him as one of my locks, actually. That's how bold I was going with him. But yeah, you know me. I'm a big fan of he. I like Gabe Hall a lot. We talked about him before the draft, but I think Tuipulotu and he just kind of have the edge there. But that's why I want to see all of them. I want to see him do some work. So Drew's giving you a little shout out. I don't know. I think she went downstairs. But yo, appreciate you guys sharing the love. And it's almost game time, dude. I can't tell you how much my heart is singing. Oh, it has been quite insane. My man Doyle, appreciate you tuning in, my friend. Dude, it is just, though, like this sicko season with work, everything, it's just been pure insanity. But you guys have continued showing up, showing out. And I do apologize to the media, other content creators that are not able to do any of the stuff that I do. And with me being busy with work, not able to give you any of the cap hits, anybody were, and I felt really bad, but at the same time, it was like kind of like, if that's not telling for you that you're not getting this information until I make the show, I'm wondering where that information comes from. But I do apologize to you sickos because I don't like to make you guys wait. That's not the name of the game here. I've just been really busy moving up in the world. So trying to do my best to, balance all the worlds I have going on. I feel like I'm, Deadpool in the multiverse or whatever. Like, I'm just flying around trying to find my Wolverine. All right, let's go. So, and what he says to that is, he can't even look at you. So, look, that's my toy from when I was about I think 8 years old, maybe. My father got it for me. Found it a few years ago over at my sister. She had a lot of my dad's old stuff and my old toys. And he sits up here right on this little shelf. If you guys were watching last week, he fell right on my hand. It was really, I was going to reach for something. And it was pretty weird. But, yo, dude, you guys are awesome. I love you. Just know that. And I will be doing a post-game show. So I want to see you guys afterwards. And yeah, I know a lot of us might be asleep or, at that time usually, but try to stay awake, try to stay excited. I know it's preseason. I know you're not going to see a lot of, the craziness you want to. It's a lot of vanilla play calling on offense and defense. You're just trying to see certain things. It's not necessarily about your game planning and things because you're not trying to show your hand. This is preseason. It doesn't matter. And you'll always see media and people, well, I don't understand why they weren't going for, and it's just like, all right, dude. But I can't wait either. I honestly, oh my God, this D, I saw slander. Somebody made it, those people, how people love those accounts that make shit up and never, get anything right. Those are always the top accounts for fans. They said something like, oh, the defense has been horrible for the Eagle. Like these stupid keep slandering Vic Fangio's defense, bro. And you guys have watched that video. You know exactly what's coming. So, hey, man, I understand it's slow out there. And I always feel really bad because I wish I could clone 100 of me for them. Because, they have hundreds of people working for them and they're all sitting there with their thumb up their ass like, man, if only we could think of something, football to talk about. And they're just like, well, do you know something about football? And they're like, I don't know anything about football. Do you know? And they're all like, well, I don't know anything about football. And they're like, well, then let's just make up some douchebag articles about, Hurts and Sirianni are fighting or someone, wore the wrong color underwear. I was sniffing ESP, I was sniffing this guy's underwear and it didn't smell. And it's like, all right, dude. And people are like, dude, this is a great article. I'll tell you, we're talking in-depth stuff here. And it's like, to me, that shit's weird, bro. What if you talked about football? What if you got people ready, with the position battles? And I don't know. I know that sounds crazy, but just imagine. And I sit here and I'm like, how do I work 10, 12, 14-hour days, and then come here, still create shows daily? And these dudes with hundreds of them can't come up with one show a week even? Get back here. He's sassing me. I don't know if you guys just heard him. He just walked up here huffing and puffing. I'm trying to finish up here, bro. We'll watch the game in a second. He's ready. Be slick talking. I'm hurrying. So, but dude, what a trip. But Yeah, hardcore parkour Deadpool. He is that's the parkour Deadpool. If you've seen the variations in the comics or in the movies, the Deadpool corpse, right? So, dude, I'm laughing too hard. You guys are awesome. I can't now breathe for some reason. Smoke show. I barely have a smoke show. I'm about to have a smoke show. So I don't go through these walls. But look, ladies and gentlemen, I love each and every one of you. Hope you're getting ready for this game. We are 15 minutes away. Oh, hell yes. So, look, man, I'm going to continue putting out that content, but no more. Like, we don't have to, like, we'll have actual games to talk about. I mean, they should be able to come up with some, hopefully, some kind of content here. We're going to cross our fingers there. But if not, I'm going to do my best. And as I told you, I'm mapping out how I want to do it this season. I'm just, with work, it's just so much more busy now. So I want to find a way to still give you that, the top 10 battles for the game. I want to do the injury report, so you know who's out, who's questionable. I want to do behind enemy lines still. I want you to see the opposing team. I want you to know everything about, these games. So, hey, man, if they're going to keep slacking, nobody wants to talk about football, I guess us sickos will just be left to it. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, they're always about that, bro. It is literally all it's about. Just whine like little weirdos. And I saw RG3 writing a novel, and I didn't even read it because it was just like, Jalen Hurts. And it's like, look, D-bag. Like, can you guys not think of anything? Like, you really can't? Like, that's really sad. Maybe go get a job. I don't know, at a high school. Be a gym teacher and try to talk to the little girl. I don't know, you weirdos. Like, they just seem like weirdos to me, man. And I just think that you should leave football to people that know football. I don't know. Right? ESP, stop getting my dog excited. You're out there sniffing drawers. Now you got Herschel all pumped up, and he's always smelling me when I come home because when I get to the shop, there's my boss's dog is always right there, and dog just loves me, so he'll jump all over me. Sometimes I'll let him come in the truck so I don't have to worry about where he is. And he can just, move some things around with me in the morning while we're loading the truck. And oh my God, when I get home, Herschel is pissed up my grits, just like ESP on Jalen Carter's ass. That's a fact, bro. I'm just saying. But, oh, dude, damn you. Oh, dude. So, and it's a fact. Like, I'm trying to be here. I got to stop working so hard. I got to try to settle down a little bit so they give me less hours and I can do more, But, trying to still give you guys that content you deserve. And dog, one day I'm going to be able to get a new computer. And I think about it. I'm like, man, imagine if it didn't take 5 minutes to create one graphic. Like, holy shit. That's the world we're in right now. But let me tell you where we're at. Current moment. And that's Philadelphia Eagles, Baltimore Ravens, week 1 of the preseason, beginning in 15 minutes. So I'm rolling out here. If you guys are watching this a little bit later, or, it's end of the quarter, halftime, you're watching this after the game, tomorrow, whatever it is, still love to hear from you. But I, again, will be back for the post-game show. We'll be talking about everything we saw with the starters, with the backups, the backups, all of it, baby. I will be breaking it all down, so hope to see you then. Said that there's a Packers lineup on the outside. Yeah, a little NASCAR. We talk about that, man. People aren't ready. And if you've missed that show, go check out the Vic Fangio defense. We talk about what these guys are going to be able to do. And I don't think anyone's ready for what's coming with the pieces that we already have in place. And people can talk about Calais Campbell and, Brian Burns and whoever else they want to. I don't care. I think what we have right here, I wanted us to draft Jalen Carter, Milton Williams, Jordan Davis. I wanted us to sign Bryce Huff for a reason. And, I promise you, Nolan Smith, Jalen Son, I wanted us to draft them for a reason too. Brandon Graham's back. They're in for a rude awakening with this line. We're about to go break that sack record. Let's effing go Birds. But that is all I have got for you right now. Again, post-game, I will be back. And, bro, that is my most watched video of all time. I think it has over 45,000 views. My Jalen Carter, when we drafted him, you guys know. And that's a 60-second clip. If you guys were there last year for that video, I ran outside. Like, I lost my mind because everybody's talking about, who was it? Bijan Robinson and this. And I just kept trying to tell him, dog, if you get Jalen Carter, that is the next great Aaron Donald type player. Like, you're getting a stud, dude. So, hey, man, I tried to get people on board, and they're on board now. And I promise you after this year, they're really going to be on board. I promise you, bro. I promise. And they're not ready for what's coming their way. So you enjoy the games, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed. Love you, sickos, and hope to see each and every one of you after this damn game. Let's go get this W. Let's stay healthy. As Joe is saying, we know you always want to stay healthy out there. So let's have ourselves a safe game. Let's see what we got from some of these backups. Let's enjoy ourselves. Remember, it's not about wins and losses. It's about finding out who wants to be a part of this Super Bowl winning team. And I'm telling you, and yes, stay safe driving out there, Tiffany. And same to you, Nina and family out there celebrating your mother's birthday. I know you'll be tuning in later. So look, stay safe out there, guys. All of you, whoever's traveling or whatever you're doing, always want to see you guys staying safe. If you need anything, you need a stream for the game, you need a friend to talk to, you're going through some things, maybe you lost somebody who you used to watch Eagles games with. I've been through that. You need somebody just to talk to the game with. Hey, whatever, man. I'm always here for you guys as you are for me. That's all I've got for you. Until after this damn game, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there. Let's go get this W. And as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!